nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Miami. It's Monday, September 25th. I'm Amen.
And it's your boy Makai. Welcome to Miami Minutes, where we keep you up to the minute on all that's good here at Miami Middle School. The JV football team traveled to Toast Friday afternoon to take on the Tigers. The team battled through the hot temperatures and were able to pull off the victory 12-6 to keep the JV team undefeated. Monty Smith scored on a 40-yard run the very first play of the game and finished the scoring with another long run to finish the game up. Neither of his touchdowns runs would have been accomplished if the whole offensive team wasn't doing their jobs, though. Nice job blocking, O-line. This week, the JV team will get to play against Blackhawk at home on Friday after school.
Ms. Lambert has a reading challenge for everyone in the building. What is a legacy, and what kind of legacy do you want to leave? A legacy is what you leave behind and what people remember about you. Ms. Lambert wants to see and hear about Miami Indians leaving a legacy of literacy. Literacy is the ability to read and write. What she wants for you to take selfies of yourself as you read with someone else. Maybe you read with a younger sibling, or you read out loud to your grandma. Maybe you and your siblings do your reading homework at the same time. Why not read together? Reading together is a fun and enjoyable experience, and the conversations about the book can be wonderful for you and your families. So take a picture and send it to Ms. Lambert via email, or find a way to print it out. Be sure to include your name and the names and relationships of those in the photo with you. Those who do this, Ms. Lambert will enter your name in a drawing for a $10 gift card for McDonald's. The contest will go throughout the year, with gift cards being given out one per quarter. So get your photo up on Literacy Legacy bulletin board and enter for a chance to win. First drawing will be on October 12th.
There's a new club idea buzzing around, Origami Club. Do you enjoy creating things with paper? Students in Ms. Lambert's class have expressed an interest in an origami club where they can create different shapes, animals, and etc. out of paper. Other crafts/coloring may be done as well. Ms. Lambert wants to know if other students in grade levels might be interested in this. No experience needed. We can all learn together. A tentative first club meeting date is next Thursday, September 28th, from 2:30 to 4 p.m. if there's enough interest.
Knitting Club will meet every Wednesday in October. If interested, you must go to Mrs. Anderson's room to pick up a permission slip. Once you get your permission slip signed, you will have to return the slip to her and sign up in her room. The first 12 students to do this will be the only students allowed to stay for Knitting Club in October. We will have another round of sign-ups for the month of November.
Homework Help Club will be starting this Wednesday, open to all grades, all subjects. If you need extra time or help or on any of your assignments, let your parents/guardians know you will be staying after school. We will be in room 208 from 2:30 until 4. There are also several other clubs on Wednesdays, Minecraft Club with Mr. Miller and Yu-Gi-Oh Club with Mr. Swinford and Bumgarner. Remember that if you plan on staying after school for any activity, you need to be seated in the cafeteria and put your name on the sign-in sheet. There will be no walking this Wednesday with Mrs. Daly, as she will be out the building with meetings.
Students continue to show great behavior on the bus, as your bus drivers will be awarding classroom economy points daily. Let's take a look at the list of students who earned some points last week. Keep continuing to be a pro while on the bus, students. Remember, you can earn up to 10 points a day on the bus if you demonstrate pro behaviors.
Today is Picture Day. Pictures will be taken during science classes.
The school-wide candy bar fundraiser will be on Thursday, September 28th. Each grade will have a class meeting on Wednesday, September 27th to hear all about it and to get permission slips Permissions will be due in the office before you can start selling. All the money raised helps pay for all the fun activities that we have planned this school year. We need everyone's help. The sale will run through October 12th.
College Go Week starts today. Students will be guided through a short daily lesson in your social studies classes. On Friday morning, Miami will be hosting many guest speakers for Career Day.
Now for today's lunch menu: sriracha honey chicken, stuffed breadsticks, fresh salad, fruit salad, yogurt and granola, PB&J graham slam, green beans, crisp veggie dippers, frozen juice swirl, fresh fruit, and M&M cookie.
Now on to your weather forecast. The summer heat wave will stay with us through Tuesday, Wednesday, through Tuesday. Wednesday will start to cool down with highs setting into the upper 60s Thursday and Friday.
And now onto your new favorite segment, Dad Joke of the Day. Who is the best kung fu vegetable? Broccoli.
Okay, I got another one for you. Why do you call an Asian Why do you call an Asian man with exact change?
What?
Exactly.
Thanks for watching Miami Minutes. Please keep sending Mr. Folgerts your announcements and news of all the great things happening at Miami. We leave you today with a video about letting your treasure be known. Let's make it a great day, Miami.
Just do it.
It's really tough. Loving people for who they are. Not who we want them to be. Not who we think they can be. But loving them exactly as they are today. It's tough because we have our own expectations by which we measure others. We focus so much on whether the other person is meeting our standards that we forget to love them for being uniquely flawed and evolving, just like ourselves. Perhaps at a different pace, in a different place. But when we actually succeed, when we love someone for who they are, we see how quickly they transform into the greatest, most inspired version of themselves. You see, the truth is that we don't know a thing about the silent battles fought by those we admire. Battles that are perhaps compensated by the very bravado we respect. We do not see the pain hidden behind their smile. We don't see the suffering and loss they've endured. But more importantly, we do not know what wisdom is hidden in the hearts of those who go unnoticed. Recognizing this humanizes our role models, flattens our egos, and gives us reason to treat every person with compassion and kindness. The most broken people have taught me more about life than some teachers ever could. They taught me hope. Now, one of my favorite things to do is give that hope to others. To understand their fears and assure them that their dreams are much more powerful than their demons. To dissolve their insecurities and remind them that they don't have to have it all figured out in order to move forward. These things are my favorite, not because I have more to share than anyone else, but because it is so often that I myself need to hear the words I speak. By offering hope to others, I develop hope for myself. See, the reality is that no matter how insightful someone may seem, they are equally clueless. Enlightenment begins here, with the sobering reminder that there are no masters in life, only helpers. So be a helper, inspire someone, empower their soul. Awakening to this journey is the treasure. It is the only treasure. Because cemeteries are not just where we bury those who have passed, but also where we entomb the treasures of our future. Think for a moment of all the untapped wisdom and love. Think of all the books that will never be written, hugs that will never be given, and dreams that will never come to light. In this light, the cemetery is the most valuable place on earth, for it is here where our regrets come to rest. Think of this when that voice in your head says you're not good enough or convinces you to start tomorrow instead of today. Think of this when you're holding a grudge. Think of how fortunate you are to have another day to share your gifts with the world. If for no other reason, think of this. Be humbled by this before you do the things you wish. I assure you, If you think as often as you should, you'll never postpone another day. So think, and spend every ounce of your life in the passionate pursuit of that which moves your soul. Let your treasure be known.